This is going to be a good video, because the last one I did, I actually had to do it as a fail. Because I had gotten the kit, and we're going to do the bike. I'm not sure if we're going to do 7 Marry 3 or 7 Marry 4, but we are going to light it and put a bunch of extras on it. Well, the kit that I had purchased, even though it said it was complete, it ended up not being complete. One of the glaring missing pieces was the whole entire clear parts tree. Well, what I want to do now, a friend of mine, Artie, actually had told me about this listing where it was the model kit and it said incomplete. And I'm looking through the pictures and lo and behold, I see that glorious clear parts tree. So we're going to take a look at that. I'm going to show you guys. And now that we're going to have a complete kit, so we're going to be able to move on with the build, but let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Okay, so this is the one that we're going to be building, not this particular kit. Some people were asking me, well, if you have a brand new kit, how come you listed the other one as a fail? Well, the other one was open, and this one is sealed and in mint condition. So this one's not going to be open. I want to keep this the way it is, sealed in the cellophane. So that's why it didn't even cross my mind to use this model kit. So I introduced this in the series to show you guys the model. Then the next one that I had shown you guys is the one that I had actually won a bid off eBay for the model kit. And this is the one I had done a video on, but unfortunately it was a fail because one of the glaring pieces or parts that are missing is the clear parts tree. So that's why this one was a fail. But my friend Artie, thank you so much, Artie. He brought this to my attention that this was an incomplete model kit. And when I was looking, I had seen the clear parts tree, and that was the only thing missing. So keep in mind this is not complete, but I'm going to unbox this for the first time, and I don't want to jinx myself, but hopefully it's not another fail in this series. You can see John and Punch on their units 7 Marry 3 and 7 Marry 4. Of course, the California Highway Patrol from the television series from the 1980s, CHiP's, which stands for California Highway Patrols. And this is by Revell. All right, let's open this up for the first time now, and look at that. Absolutely beautiful. The only thing is it's broken, but that's okay. It's the parts tree. Look at that. We got all the lenses. We've got the windshield. I mean, come on, when you look at the motorcycle, what stands out? The first thing you look at is you notice the windshield. So I was thinking of all kinds of different ways that I could try to do it without the windshield, but yeah, you just can't do it. So this is what I needed. Love it. This is the only reason I bought this kit is because of the parts tree. So we're gonna have the, let's see, looks like these are the headlights. It looks like we have the red lights on either side of the headlights. And I'm not sure if these could be the directionals. And I think that could be the brake light in the back, but I'm not sure yet. And of course, we see the windshield. It's a little bit dusty, but that's okay. This can be cleaned up. It looks really, really good. Great shape. All right. Now everything else is gravy. Let's see what else we have in this kit. All right, so it looks like we have the chrome parts. Looks like that could be the brake. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. This looks like the brake. That looks like the shifter. This looks like it could be for the brake. I'm not sure, or the clutch. It looks like we have a I'm not sure if this is for the headlight or one of the lights. And we have the roll bar. Looks like we have, what is that, the antenna? Could be the antenna. And here are some missing parts, the motor casings, but we'll see as we go along. So when we look at the black pieces, the seat is missing. That would have been on this part. The gas tank would have also been on this part. You can see the tachometer and the speedometer. What else we got? Looks like the saddlebags. And this looks like the one that goes on top in the back. Oh, look, you can see the speaker, the little megaphone for the siren. Looks like the shocks right there. Alright, we got another chrome tree. And let's take a look on what's on this one. Oh, something just fell on the floor. Oh, there was actually a paintbrush in it. Alright. So it looks like we have the footrests that are going to go on either side of the engine block. And looks like a couple of more of the lights. And this, I'm not quite sure. It looks like I don't think that's the roll bar. This could be for the back where the case or the saddlebag rests on. I think these are the roll bars right here. This one. And I'm not quite sure what that's for. Looks like the exhaust. These look like the rear view. Nope, these aren't the rear view mirrors. I think these are going to be the lights for the directionals that are going to go on either side. It's going to be tricky to light, but we'll find a way. I will find a way. So that was the other chrome tree. We got a black tree with nothing on it. And we got a couple of chrome trees with nothing on them. Let's see, we got another black tree. Yeah, there's no parts on here at all. And now we go into, which is really cool for a detail point of view. We've got, I don't remember if these are the spark plug wires or these are the brake cables. For the clutch, the brakes, could be things of that nature. It's been a while since we looked at the other kit. Let's see, it looks like we have a couple of exhaust pipes. The halves. So let's see if these go together. It looks like somebody's already glued these. And this one is still glued. So we got both exhaust pipes. Incidentally, these had fallen off one of the trees. And I'm not quite sure what those are. Looks like there are two more of them. Part of the frame for something, or they could be parts of the exhaust. Let's just take the... So we've got the instructions. And look, it stopped at this section. Alright. This is for the CHiP's Kawasaki 1000. So we got the step one. We have, looks like we're putting the frame together. We're putting the wheels on, and we're putting the chain. Parts 3 and 4. You can see we're going to put the rear wheel on. We're going to put the shocks. And we're going to put the casing for the engine and the sides on. You can see how it's going to look. We're going to put that little crossbar in the middle. And looks like the carburetors are going to go on. Looks like more of the where the pistons are going to go, to the top of the engine. Looks like the rear bumper. And we got the battery right there. I'm not quite sure what that is. Could that be an alternator? I'm not sure. You can see where that's going to go. And we have the side covers that are going to go on the frame. And you can see the wheels for the front. We got the fork and how they're going to go together. Let's see, that was 10, 11. We're not going to glue that because we're going to have the bike roll freely. And you can see now we're going to go into the lighting. Well, the lights. The headlight's going to go onto the fork. And I know it's a little bit caked up or crunched up with glue. You can see the fork, the little brake pads that are going to go on. Step 13, you can see the frame where we're putting the fork through the frame body. And then we're going to put that where the tachometer and the speedometer are going to go. And you can see we're going to put on the exhaust pipe. And the pieces that are going to go on the seat, the gas tank, the rear tail light. And I'm not sure if these are going to be lights or not. We'll see. And then this is going to go on to support the frame. You can see the decal sheet. Step 15, you can see we're going to put the finishing touches on what will be the dashboard. And we got, looks like the shifter, footrest, and the brake. We're going to go on this side. It looks like this could be a Kickstarter. Step 17, we're going to put these saddlebags on. And that's what those are. Those are mounts for the frames for the saddlebags. Step 18, you can see where we're going to put the those cables. So that would be for the brakes and for the clutch. You can see the lights that are going to go onto the frames. Again, there's not a lot of meat here to work with, so putting the SMDs in going to be a little bit tricky, but I will figure it out. Then finally we come to the whole reason why I got this kit. You can see the windshield, and that's going to go on. And of course we don't put it on clear. The section in the middle is surrounded by what looks like metal, and then the middle part is black. So we're going to have to paint that. And then the lights are going to go on, the directionals, the siren lights. And then finally, let's see, is that a decal? It looks like these are decals. And we have that frame that's going to go in the front. And I think that's going to finish off the bike. Yes. So that'll finish it off. So those were the instructions. So let's see, what else do we have in here? Looks like we actually have the decals. Nice. You can see the tachometer and the speedometer. And police, Kawasaki Police 1000. And that's going to go on the side of the frame. And we have the tail light, the tail license plate. 23H58. And you can see the badges that are going to go on the sides of the gas tank. And we have the pinstriping that's going to go on the gas tanks. Because remember, I wish I had a gas tank to show you here. In this kit, I don't have one, but the gas tanks are black and white, but they're molded in black. But either way, we're still going to paint them. So I'm going to paint them black, and then we're going to paint the white on, and then we're going to use the decals to put all the stuff on and make it look like it did on the show. but we got the decal sheet, so that's a good thing. So it is incomplete, obviously, because we're missing the wheels, the gas tank, the frame. So this kit is missing a lot. I did only manage to pay $17 for this kit, but the only reason I got the kit was because of the clear parts tree. Here's another tree that has nothing on it. This probably had the frames, the halves of the frame. Looks like we have the handlebars too. That's one piece. And we have the seat. Looks like we have another, if I can be able to get another paintbrush. Which is nice because it looks new, just like this one. This one doesn't even look like it's ever been used. So, can always use paintbrushes. We have another little section that fell off the chrome tree for the headlight or the tail light. You know, since I have more of these, I might end up using more. And it might be easier to light, to alter the lights that are going to be on it, just so it'll be easier for me to light. It looks like I have... See, I think this is a rear view mirror, but why wouldn't you put that in chrome, right? Yeah, this isn't a rear view mirror because the shapes are rectangular and this is round, so I'm not quite sure what this is. And what is this? It looks like this could be the battery, but I'm not sure. And that's basically it. You got the light that I just showed you and the battery. So what happened last time after I did the fail video with this kit, the seller had listed it as new and complete. But after I did the unboxing, I realized that there was no clear tree. So I contacted the buyer, and he was really cool about it, and he says, you know what, just keep it. So he just gave me a refund. I gave him the shipping, so I got refunded for the model, but I figured, you know, he paid for the shipping. So anyway, I got a refund for what I paid for this model, and basically the $17 with the shipping and the taxes turned out to be about $27. So the way I look at it, right now it's about $27 for the model. And the one in the packaging I paid a lot more for. But now we can move on with the build for the CHiP's model. So like I said, we're going to have a little bit of fun with this because this looks like a really fun kit to build. And I'm not sure. My next video in this series is I'm gonna have a plan in place on what we're gonna do for the lights, because I gotta light it. I just gotta light it. I don't know if we're gonna do a base. I want to do something where we can get either John or Punch on, maybe a background that would have one of them with their motorcycle and the other one standing, and we'll have the model in the foreground. I'm not sure, but I want to do something special for these guys, because this is such an iconic, awesome show. And there's really not a love for this show. You know, you don't really see a lot of stuff for CHiP's, but I enjoyed it very much. I always wanted a motorcycle after seeing this. But my friends, I hope you enjoyed this quick video. This is an update to the series, because the last video was a fail and I didn't want to leave it like that. So I had said when I got a kit that actually had the pieces that we need to get going, I would make an update video. So that's what this was. This was the update. My next video is going to be the plans on what we're going to do for the build. So my friends, thank you for watching, and until the next video, I'll talk to you soon.